Hello and welcome to a new Vanguard Overdress news video. It's time for the premiere episode of Angel Feather Watch. Throw up the graphic. There's no graphic yet to throw up, sorry. This is a bit too impromptu because I wasn't expecting this news, basically. This is gonna go up on a weird time because I already had a video planned for tomorrow because we're going to have the Overtrigger effects for 4 of the clans revealed tomorrow, so my plan was to go through the Overtriggers tomorrow, and so I kinda had to get this video done fast so that I can still get that one done. Basically what I'm talking about is we got the reveal of some new Angel Feather units, or I guess I'm going to just call them Angels because Angel Feather isn't really a thing, but they're totally Angel Feather units, you know what I mean. Basically, in our Bushy Road card of the day, we got 3 new Keter Sanctuary units. One of them looked very Shadow Paladin, the other 2 looked like Angels. We'll get to the Shadow Paladin later. Right now we're doing Angel Feather Watch, where basically we'll be recapping and speculating the Angels. So let's take a look at what we've got. So I guess to catch anyone up who has been a little bit behind, we've already had a few Angels. The first of which isn't really an Angel Feather unit because he's not a doctor, but he is indeed an Angel. And so he's called, as you can see here, Knight of Heavenly Bows base. And he is your starter Vanguard for Keter, and if you can see right here where it says the species/race of the unit, you probably can't read katakana, but I can assure you that says Angel, so he is indeed an Angel unit, and of course, I mean the artwork, you can see that he's an Angel. He has the traditional skill of a Overdress starter Vanguard. Basically, if you go second and right upon him, you get to draw a card. Usually I wouldn't really include him here, but he's certainly an Angel, and he's a vanilla enough starter that you can run him in basically any Keter deck, because like I mentioned, every starter Vanguard has the same effect. So I'm expecting that when we do get a full deck's worth of Angel support, this is going to be our Angel starter, because, well, he's a starter and he's an Angel. Can you see where we're going here? And then, Can I do a video about mentioning Kurabiel? Probably not, because I seem to be mentioning her like every day at this point. But she is the Sentinel for the start deck. That means that she lets you perfect guard. However, she's not a great one because she's already kind of been power creeped out of the game, because she forces you to discard a card no matter what to activate her skill, whereas there is already another Keter Sanctuary unit that allows you to use its effect while not discarding a card if you have less than 2 cards in your hand. So this isn't the best perfect guard, but it is definitely my favorite unit of the era so far. I mean, look at it. And it's an Angel, so it's worth including in this video. And then we also had Prescription Angel, who is another Angel we got revealed a little while ago. When your Vanguard is attacked, counterblast 1 and retire this unit to choose a face-up card in your damage zone, call it to your guard circle, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face up. So basically, it's a grade 1 that allows you to guard from the damage zone, which is really interesting. I like that ability. It's very Angel Feather. So there we go. And I guess we'll also talk about Fanuel next. So Fanuel is a grade 3 unit, and you're probably thinking, what's with this image? Well, this is actually a screenshot from the anime, Cardfight Vanguard Overdress, because that's the only thing we know about her, basically, is that Toya Ebata uses her in the anime. We don't really know what she does. You may think, oh, there's no skill box there, which means she doesn't do anything, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think any of the cards have skill boxes in the anime. But she's a grade 3, she can Persona Ride. I don't think she's a boss unit, but who knows, maybe she is, I don't know. I doubt it though. Speaking of units that Toya uses, there's also Painkiller Angel. This is one of the units that we only just got revealed, and thus the reason we're making this video. This unit was also used by Toya in the anime, and we just got it officially revealed now, basically. So basically this is Painkiller Angel, grade 1, 8,000, so on and so forth. When it's on the Rearguard circle, after this unit boosts during a battle, you can Soul Blast to retire this unit and draw 1 card. So that's another card we've got, and I guess whilst we're just quickly listing off all the other cards, we shall talk about Kokabiel. Kokabiel. There we go, Kokabiel. Who is another new grade 3 Persona Ride unit, who I also don't think is a boss unit, as you'll see when we read her skill. She was another one that only just got announced, and not only did she only just get announced, but she is brand new. She wasn't in the anime episode, so she is a brand new unit, basically. So Kokabiel, Persona Ride, and so this is the effect. If your Vanguard is Bastion, this unit gives 5,000 guard, or gets 5,000 guard for every 2 of your grade 3 units. Basically, you can guard with this grade 3, which is really, really sick, actually. We'll talk about that in a sec, but okay, so where do we even start? This is a lot of units. So Kurabiel and Base we kind of got out of the way. There's not much to really say about them. The only thing I will add is because they're both species Angel, I do think they could get support in future, because I imagine there's probably going to be some cards in future that only apply to Angel units. So the fact that those are both Angel species is important. I imagine we're going to get some kind of order card or whatever that will let us like deck search or scoop up Angels. So, but other than that, they're very self-explanatory. Right. Kokabiel is probably one of the ones I have the most to say about, because she requires you to have Bastion as your Vanguard. So this is not only is this not part of your Angel Feather ride line, it never will be part of a dedicated Angel Feather deck, right? So because this one always relies on Bastion, so this one is actually part of the Bastion deck, and that's why right now I think that what we're trying to kind of aim towards here is, at least with the Angel support anyway, is I don't think Bushiroad are currently trying to make an Angel Feather deck. Instead, I think that right now their focus is to make a Bastion Angel hybrid deck, and we'll take a look at Bastion in a second. And one of the reasons I think this is because of the anime. As I mentioned, 2 of these Angel units, Painkiller Angel and Fanuel, are used by Toya in the anime episode we saw, and of course we all know that Toya uses Bastion, and we can probably assume that Toya also uses Kurabiel, and we know he uses Base, so he already uses a lot of these cards, which leads me to believe that his deck is an Angel and Bastion hybrid deck. I think the Bastion is intentionally made to work with the Angels, and the reason I think that is because, well, if you look at Kokabiel here, the fact that she requires you to use Bastion. So we will actually quickly get up Bastion, because, whoop, and then we can do that. If we look at Bastion, you probably already know what he does, but let's read it anyway. So, Vanguard, during your turn, all of your grade 3s get 2,000 power, and then once per turn, at the end of the battle that your drive check revealed a grade 3, discard a card from your hand, choose one of your rare guards, stand it, and it gets 10,000. So this is your Asura Kaiser, which I know is what everyone else says, but basically you're standing grade 3s, and because of this, the start deck revolves heavily around grade 3s. I think it has like 16 of them or something, which is a ridiculous amount. Which means that the deck has a problem, because grade 3s are the only grade that cannot guard in Overdress. And so if you're filling your deck with that many grade 3s to run the deck with, then you won't be able to guard. That's kind of a big problem, right? Because you need to be able to guard, unless you're playing Vanguard 0, then fuck it, I guess. But you need to be able to guard. Now, of course, you don't need to worry about drawing cards of even types because you've got the right deck, so it doesn't matter. But the guarding you definitely need. Well, Kokabiel, if your Vanguard is Bastion, then this unit gets 5,000 guard for every 2 of your grade 3 units. So basically what we mean is, if your deck is absolutely filled with grade 3s, so that you can use Bastion correctly, well, you can use Kokabiel to still guard. So you're using those grade 3s for Bastion, and it's making Kokabiel more powerful, which also means you're, well, more likely to use Bastion. So that's really cool, basically. So it seems like right now the game plan for Angel Feather, because, okay, so the big thing, like, we've already got a lot of Angel cards, right? But the big thing we are missing is its own ride line, right? The only 2 cards from a ride line we have are these 2, and these 2 are the Bastion cards, not Angel Feathers. Even though this one is an Angel, but I feel like you have to be a Doctor to be a proper Angel Feather unit. So my prediction is that in a couple, maybe, sets time, we will get a dedicated Angel Feather ride line. But until then, you're supposed to use like a half Angel Feather, half like Royal Paladin style Bastion deck. So that's the deck that you're supposed to build if you're playing Keter. That's my idea anyway. And that's why cards like Kokabiel exist, because that kind of synergizes with Bastion. Now the cool thing is, everything I've shown you, apart from maybe Fanuel, because we don't really have much info about her, is from either the trial deck, with Bastion, Base, and Kurabiel, or the first set, Genesis of the 5 Greats. Now, of course, we don't know much about Fanuel, but the fact that she's shown in the first episode of the anime seems to imply she also will be in Genesis of the 5 Greats, but of course we don't have that like 100% confirmed, so she could be a set 2 card. But basically, in the very first set, we've already got a lot of angels to work with, and of course, you know, we have Bastion because he's the trial deck. So basically, this angel and knights like combo deck basically, or like hybrid deck, will be very easy and quick to build, which is the deck I'm gonna build. So there we go, until we get our own fully standalone proper Angel Feather deck, which who knows how long that'll be until we get that. I don't mind waiting, because for now I am more than happy with the cards we've got. And again, it's a bit up in the air as to what it is that's happening with Fanuel. We are definitely getting her soon, because she was shown in the first episode of the anime. In fact, I expect her to be revealed very soon, because this was the same episode that had Painkiller Angel in it, so I expect them to be revealed at more or less the same time, and we already have Painkiller Angel here. So we probably will get this card soon. I don't think this is part of the ride line. It's probably going to have a more generic effect, and honestly, one of the main reasons I think that is because, well, Toya uses it as a rare guard, so I feel like if it was part of the proper main ride line, he'd be using it as his Vanguard instead, but he's using Bastion. So this is probably going towards that Angel and Royal Paladin hybrid deck. Now that's a lot of grade 3s, like that's 2 Angel Feather grade 3s, and neither of them are Vanguards. But that's okay, because well, like I said, Keter seems to play, gameplay-wise, into the idea of having lots of grade 3s, so it makes sense that we get another grade 3 Angel Feather in part of the ride line anyway. And then, of course, for the other Angel Feathers, we do have, like, Prescription Angel and Painkiller Angel. These seem to be cards that work in basically every deck. Like, they're pretty vanilla. Like, after you boost Soul Blast 1 and retire this unit to draw 1 card, it's honestly not that amazing of a card. It's alright, it's good enough. I love the artwork, of course, but in terms of just like the ability, it's okay. It's vanilla enough that you could put it in basically any Keter deck and get away with it. I guess as long as you need draw power, you've got it basically. And I don't really feel like Keter Soul Blasts much, so having this to take advantage of that soul is a good idea. So you've got that, and again, that's vanilla enough that that could work in a Bastion deck and could also work in a standalone Angel deck. Prescription Angel is definitely the card I think that's most likely to fit into an Angel dedicated deck, because it scoops out of the damage zone, and that seems to be the signature for Angels. Now for some theory crafting. There is a mysterious character in the Overdress anime whose name translates to something like medicine bag or whatever. We've got like the voice actress for it confirmed, but we don't have any images of who it is, and Bushiroad seemed to be kind of teasing that. So I think that since that character's name translates to medicine bag, and because of the fact we've already got a lot of angels and stuff, I think that in a couple of sets time or so, we will get a full ride line for angels, and I think that character is going to use the angels. Because of the fact that we already have, we've got 2 anime characters that use Stoicheia, and we've got 2 anime characters that use Brantgate. We do not currently have 2 anime characters that use Keter, and so I think we are going to get another anime character who uses Keter that focuses on the angels, and it will be the character whose name translates to, well, you know, medical bag or whatever, right? Because medical bag, angel feather, I don't think you need me to point that one out to you. Obviously, that's just a theory. I kind of expect to be wrong about that one. But everything seems to make sense here. And until that point, Toya will be using the angels kind of in a Bastion hybrid deck. Again, I could be wrong. Feel free to call me out for being wrong on that theory. But that's all it is. It's a theory, so I don't know for certain. I will say, very impressed that we've gotten so much angel focus so far, because of course I love my angels. That's going to be the deck I play regardless. I'm going to be playing as much of the angels as I can, but it's really cool that we're getting them already. I was not expecting to have this many cards so soon, so I'm very happy with this, you know. Definitely going to be getting these cards and playing around with them myself. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I feel like I went for everything there. I am pretty excited because of, well, all of the angels, basically. I'm looking forward to seeing what we do get, and I'm kind of excited that we haven't had the ride line yet, because I'm looking forward to seeing how that would play, because of the fact that, well, a lot of the other units don't play in the same play style that you would expect them to. For example, the deck that looks a lot like Grand Blue doesn't really play like Grand Blue all that much. It more revolves around the order cards. And then same with the Link Joker stuff, you know, like the cards with the Link Joker aesthetic don't play like Link Joker. They don't really lock cards. And so I'm interested to see whether or not Angel Feather will play the same way that we would expect them to, or if they're going to have a completely different playstyle. I don't know. That's kind of up in the air, right? And I'm excited to find out, honestly. Again, Prescription Angel seems to imply that they might, but the other angels are so, like, vanilla or combo with Bastion in a way that makes me wonder that they could go any direction, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it is Fanuel ends up doing. In regards to all their designs and stuff, they're pretty much top tier across the board. One thing I do kind of want to point out, actually, is if we get a few of them up. One thing that is consistent about the angels so far is how inconsistent they are. None of them have design elements that really fit together. Like, for example, Fanuel is the only one that has these, like, artificial mechanical wings. If you can see that, like, her wings look very robotic. And I want to know what the deal with that is. Whereas if we look at, you know, Kurabiel here, she's got more traditional wings. In fact, she's got, like, the set of, like, 4 wings, so 2 pairs. Whereas if we look at something like Painkiller Angel, she's only got the 2 wings. And once again, Painkiller Angel's wings look completely different to Kurabiel's, and, well, all of the other ones. And if you look at the halo they have, like, the halo Kurabiel has looks way different to the one Painkiller Angel has. And then if we kind of get up, like, Prescription Angel, it's even more different again. Prescription Angel, like, her wings make her look borderline like a Celestial, which maybe she is. I don't even know if Celestials still exist at this point. And then once again, if we look at the halo, that's nothing like any of the other ones we've seen so far. So that's another thing that I'm kind of very interested in, is the fact that all of the angels we've had so far are, like, consistently inconsistent. And then we've got this one where these wings look kind of artificial too. And I don't know if I see a halo here. So is she a real angel? I don't know, those could be real wings, but... and she is classified as an angel. So... yeah. I don't know. But basically, yeah. That's all I've got to say for now. I'm very interested in terms of, like, the theory crafting and stuff as to what the deal with the angels is. And I've got a lot of ideas, as I shared with you. So I'll see you later with some more Vanguard Overdress videos. Remember, for every statement, there's always an asterisk. I'm very looking forward to building this deck, and let me know what your theories and speculation to do with the Angel Feather cards are down below in the comments, and I'll see you later.